Cruise news time, and I've got a couple stories to lead the show today that no cruiser really wants to experience. We have cruisers awoken to a call to muster drill this morning because of fire on board a cruise ship. We have other cruisers delayed returning back from their cruise because of a violent storm. And well, on the lighter side, we do have a cruise ship that is retiring, and that retirement is bringing forth a debate about who the best godmother is. And we've got a new segment for the show today called Hot Take Tony. I've got some opinions about honest cruise reviews. Cruise news and my views. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Lido, Loca. I am your host, Tony, here with the latest cruise news and views for your face. Let's kick it off with a very scary cruise news story. Passengers were awoken this morning around 5 a.m. to an alarm, a call to muster. They had to evacuate their cabins on the P&O Pacific Adventure because there was a fire that broke out in a balcony cabin on that cruise ship. The alarm sounded around 3:30 a.m., so as you could imagine, most cruise passengers were asleep. Everybody gathered at their muster station. The fire was quickly handled, and the emergency was declared over at 5 a.m. No further information as to how or why the fire started. The P&O Pacific Adventure are doing 3-day cruises from Sydney, Australia. I'm glad the story's ending with the fire being quickly handled. One of the things that crew members and crew safety, they drill for all the time is for response to fire. Very fortunately, nobody was injured in this incident and the cruise will not be disrupted. Cruise news story number 2, an additionally alarming cruise news story. This time it's about a cruise ship that has been delayed back to port because of really bad weather, because of a storm. This occurred just over the weekend as the Carnival Sunshine tried to finish up its 7-day cruise by returning to the port of Charleston, South Carolina, and it was unable to do so because of bad weather. They were due to arrive in Charleston Saturday morning around 8 a.m., but passengers on board were notified on Friday night that that return would be delayed. Now, we did have a member of the Loca fam on that cruise ship, the Carnival Sunshine, Monica. She sent us this email. My family and I are currently waiting to disembark the Carnival Sunshine in Charleston, and I just wanted to share some of the aftermath of the storm we sailed through last night. Weather was great at all port stops, but turned as we made our return to Charleston. We are on deck 1, an ocean view, and had a front row seat to the washing machine of waves and winds that pelted us for roughly 6 hours. It was kind of scary, but hats off to Carnival for maintaining our safety at all times. We walked the ship a bit this morning, and the fun shops were a mess. We heard all sorts of banging and crashing last night in our cabin as well. We've made it to the port and are beginning to disembark now at 6 p.m. Now, personally, I've been in that scenario before. I spent about 12 hours in a Category 1 typhoon in the China Sea. And yeah, the banging, the creaking, if you've ever been in any kind of storm on a cruise ship, you know that the noise is real. And yeah, this looks like quite a bit of chaos, at least in the fun shops on the Sunshine. Good that everybody is home now. Have you ever had that kind of experience on a cruise ship? Have you ever been caught in a storm? I would love to hear your story in the comments below. Now, let me take a second and put your mind at ease about something that I know many of you had a concern with. I've got the results right here. Yes, the results are in, and it turns out that, well, I am the father. No. Oh, sorry, wrong show. No, there's some concern that's been going around in the cruise space, particularly with Carnival cruisers who get casino offers. A rumor was started, some scuttlebutt out there, that possibly Carnival was going to not give loyalty points to the cruisers who were cruising on a free casino offer. Now, if you track along, if you're somebody who chases the loyalty, you know that you need the loyalty points to climb the loyalty ladder. If you ever want to get to be like platinum or diamond, whatever's at the top of that loyalty mountain, then you have to get credit for your days sailed. And like I said, there's been a big hubbub about whether or not People that were on the Carnival casino offers would be getting their loyalty points. It's been settled. A statement has been issued. Carnival Cruise players are considered part of the loyalty program. They will earn loyalty points for their cruising days, even if they are cruising on a casino offer. Look, I've been trying to go platinum just selling rhymes. I'm going platinum selling rhymes. Now, I do need to tell you about a cruise ship that is fixing to retire, and it sparked a whole godmother debate in my head. I also got to give you my hot take about honest cruise reviews. But before I do that, let me quickly invite you to subscribe. If you like staying up to date with everything going on in cruising, please consider subscribing with the notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of these episodes. Well, there is a story coming out from Portland in the UK where an AIDA cruise ship is stopping at that cruise port for the last time. The AIDAura is set to be decommissioned later this year. This is the 12th time that cruise ship has stopped there. Its first visit was in 2019. Now, what makes the decommissioning of the AIDAura even more sad is that ship got its seal of approval from a very special godmother, German model Heidi Klum. I wonder if Seal still approves of Heidi Klum. I don't know. But it sparked a wonderful debate in my brain. Who do you prefer? Do you prefer Sophia Loren or Heidi Klum or Betty White? Betty! Or if you like to think about dudes in your spare time, which gentleman do you think would make a good godfather for a cruise ship? I believe there is a godfather for a cruise ship. I think Elvis Duran, radio personality, has that designation for an NCL cruise ship. Now, are you ready for some hot take, Tony? Here's my hot take. If you take a look at the cruise tube space, if you take a look at the travel vlog space, if you take a look at the space where anybody is doing reviews of any kind, there seems to be an increase in the amount of titles of videos that include the term honest review. Honest review. And I think that's probably good for search engines, those kind of things. But does it bring into question the credibility of the person who is giving you the review? Are they essentially saying, in the past, I've done reviews, and maybe they weren't honest because now I'm giving you my honest review? Here's my opinion. As someone who reviews things, why not just make every review an honest review and then not qualify it so that you don't draw into question your integrity? I don't know, that's just my hot take. Thanks so much for watching the show today. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. This is Tony for Lido Loca, episode 1 of Cruise News and My Views. How about that? And until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Honestly. Baby, I can see Betty White on a cruise for show. You. All right, I gotta go.